Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of The Ground Floor, where I do top 10 countdowns on whatever topic I decide to do top 10 countdowns on. So, as always, as the past couple videos, we are powered by Poddex. Please go to the link down below and use redeem code NERD21 to get 10% off your first purchase of physical merchandise. It's a really simple, easy way to help support the channel, and that's basically just of it. And you get some really cool merchandise too. You get a deck of cards that have questions on them if you're a podcaster that's just starting out and things are a little bit rough. I wish I would have had them when I first started out. I mean, hell, I'm planning on using them even when I do get more guests on here in the near future, because they seem like they would be very interesting conversation starters just at random. So with that, we're going to go into a little bit of housekeeping here real quick. For anybody that's in the Hasbro Power Rangers group, they already know this. And I did announce it on Twitter that we are starting a new show on Hotel Nerd Network, and that is going to be called the Ranger Cafe, where we talk about topics within the Power Rangers universe. So if you're interested in that, please keep looking for those videos. The first one will be up February 28th. That'll be a premiere. And we're also going to be doing a fan vote. This is actually the second year that we're doing this for best series. Last year, Power Rangers in Space won. So we're mixing up the standings a little bit and seeing who comes out on top this year. And then we'll do an average and we'll see who is top dog series through the averages. So, but short of that, that's the only thing housekeeping that I have to talk about. Let's get into this. This is top 10 video games that deserve a remaster. Because, I mean, we know that we've been getting a ton of remasters in the past few years. So, why not just stay on that trend? So, number 10, Burnout. For people that do not remember this franchise, because it came and went fairly quickly. I believe there was only 4 games, and they all came out in rapid succession. At least it felt like they did. This was a fun game. This is a great stress reliever game. Just to crash cars and get points. And some of the physics were just batshit insane. And absolutely downright hilarious. This game, I have a lot of fond memories of playing at friend's house on PlayStation 2. This was a great game, and I would love to see this game get remastered because I would love to play it again, because God knows I could use a stress reliever every once in a while in my life. Number 9, talking about stress relievers, let's go to stress inducers. Black from the original Xbox. This game is a pain in the fucking ass, but it's impressive, and I want to see this game get a remaster because I want to play this game again. Because I've never beat it. This game is a pain in the ass. Even on easy difficulty, this game is a bitch. So, with that said, as much as I hate the difficulty, I do want to play this game again. And I do want to have this be a remaster. Like, there's just no question about it. So, on to number 8. This one, I'm not sure if you count. First off, I don't know if there's a new Star Fox game out, but if there is, do you classify it a remaster already? Is it just a reskin, remastered version of the original, or is it something completely different? Because, I mean, correct me if I'm wrong. As far as I know, Star Fox has never had a remaster. And the original game was a lot of fun. Star Fox 64 in particular was a lot of fun. So, I'm not well versed in Star Fox. I'm not well versed really in much of Nintendo past Super Nintendo, to be absolutely honest. So if this does have a remaster, comment below, let me know. Otherwise, this is my number 8 game. Sticking with Nintendo, Fighter's Destiny. This might have actually been an arcade game too. I never saw it in an arcade, but it could be an arcade game because it was definitely an arcade style fighter. It was basically watered down Mortal Kombat for the Nintendo. And this game actually was pretty decent, all things considered, for the N64. This was one of the few games that I had bought for me from my dad that was N64 caliber. It was this. Another game that's on this list that's going to be coming up here. Actually, the next 3 games on this list that are going to be coming up here. And Tony Hawk's Pro Skater. They were all on my N64. And I know Tony Hawk just got a remaster, and I have to buy it because I do want to play the shit out of that again because I love playing Tony Hawk. Because Tony Hawk was going to be on this list, and then I remember that they just did a remaster last year. So, keeping with the N64 theme, number 6 is Cruisin' USA. This game, I mean, first off, just not Cruisin' USA. All the cruising games, all of them need a remaster. These games are impressive. They are addicting, and they were very fun. And it was fun as hell when you played these games at the arcade. I remember going to the bowling alley, and while my sister's mom was in her bowling league, I would play the shit out of Cruising USA. And I got so damn good at it, I kept getting free games, and I could play the entire time that she was bowling. So, yeah, any of the Cruising series needs a remaster. Still, with N64, a lot of people are probably going to look at this name and be like, what in the holy hell is this game? This game came out about the same time. It might have been a little bit earlier than Halo, but it was very close. And it's basically the same premise as Halo, but this was the N64 version. This game is good. This game is overshadowed by Halo, and this game was great. I can't even say good. This game is great. I don't remember much of the storyline, but God, I remember the gameplay for the N64, and it was insane. Just what it was able to push the N64 to do. And I remember this game very, very well. And one more for the N64, Quake, or as some people know it, Quake 64. Quake 2 wasn't that great. I mean, let's just be honest here. Quake 2 was not great. There's a reason why the Quake franchise pretty much died out after Quake 2. And Doom flourished and still is flourishing to this day. That has movies made after it and has new games made after it. Story tells of games, like a whole different story from what I remember the original Doom. But yeah, the first Quake, as bad as the graphics were, I mean, let's be real here, it was the N64, so you can't really bitch and complain about the graphics all that much. But I would like to see this game get remastered, especially with what the PlayStation can do now. Oh, hell, better yet, don't even remaster it on PlayStation. Remaster it on the Switch. Like, why not? It's a Nintendo property. Remaster this shit on the Switch. I would play the shit out of this game. Number 3, Silent Hill. I have played this game off and on sporadically. Never actually played it through for the actual campaign. But nice little side fact here. I live in central Pennsylvania. This game is based off of a town that is no more than an hour and a half away from me. Google this. Centralia, Pennsylvania. Spelled Centralia, Pennsylvania. Silent Hill is based off of this game. Just look it up. You'll find articles that Centralia influenced Silent Hill. So I would like to see this game get remastered on that category alone. That, and from what I remember of the gameplay, it was pretty good. So this number 2, I think I heard that they're doing a remaster, but I could be wrong. If I am right, please let me know, because I will definitely figure out something for a number 2 and take this game off the list. Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. I want to say there is a remaster in the works. I'm pretty sure it's announced. I can't remember, and what quick Google search that I did do, I didn't catch anything in an article. So if I missed something, which I very well could have, and maybe I'm brain farting up here, but for some reason, I just have the slightest inkling that KOTOR was slated to get a remaster. If I'm right, let me know. I will come up with another number 2. And now for the ground floor, or our number 1. We call number 1 the ground floor. Siphon Filter. If you were an original PlayStation player, you should know this game. It was one of the bigger ones for PlayStation. At least it was big in my circle, because everybody I knew that had an original PlayStation had this game. Had this game and had Gran Turismo. But yeah, I got as far, because I never personally owned a PlayStation 1. I never really owned a PlayStation until PlayStation 3. Actually, I lie. I did have a PlayStation 2 there for a little bit. I had the Slim. But still, I digress. I've got to the Subway, which I think is what you classify level 2 in Siphon Filter. And that's as far as I ever got. I would like to see this game get remastered, because I want to play this game. I want to beat this game. And from what I heard, the second one sucked ass, which is so depressing, because I feel like it could have been so much of a franchise. This game, from what I remember, was so addicting and so fun. It was like a cross between Siphon Filter, or not Siphon Filter. It was a cross between 24 and oh shit, what was the Tom Clancy game? I'm blanking. Damn it. Oh, I can't think of it for life of me. I know it's a Tom Clancy game. Shit, I just had it in my brain too. Damn it. He has the binoculars, the night vision binoculars on his head on the game case. I can't think of it. I'm blanking. Sorry guys. I don't have an answer here. I wish I did. But yeah, I mean, that's the top 10 for this week. Oh, sorry. My allergies are going nuts. And I just want to thank you for watching. And join us next week. Next week will be top 10 influencers that made me start and maintain Hotel Nerd. So, and it's not just YouTubers, it's on my personal front as well. So with that, I will call it a night. Actually, no, I won't. I have one other thing to announce. Some of you may have seen this, but this is the monthly newsletter. And actually, while I'm doing this, I am actually going to screenshot the monthly newsletter so that way everybody can see it. So give me 1 second here. I should have done this before. My apologies. If you're an audio listener, please go to YouTube and watch this episode. You just skip it to the end. I don't care. Skip to the end. Take a look at this newsletter here. If I can find my way back to Streamlabs or StreamYard, I mean. So let's do share, screen share. Tab. Here we go. So right here, monthly newsletter. Going to be doing these at the first of every month. This one came out a little late, obviously, because as you can see here, February 19th, this is when I found this program, and I love this program. You guys this will be so much easier for you guys to keep track of when things are being released. Like announcing about us having Poddex come on as a sponsor, talking about our future gameplay streams, which I will be finishing Final Fantasy VII Remake most likely this week, probably Tuesday or Wednesday. And then I'll go back to finishing Madden 21 for this season that I started a few months back, and then I got sidetracked and started playing Final Fantasy for whatever reason. I don't know why. But here's our release schedule. Obviously, this has changed a little bit. Let's Talk will be Tuesdays when I have them recorded. They'll release Tuesdays at 8 o'clock at night. All these times are Eastern. The Ground Floor, let's do this chronologically. Scared Shitless will be live every Friday at 12 a.m. That is exclusively video format only. That'll be on YouTube and Twitch. It'll also be streamed throughout Facebook as well. The Ground Floor will always be Saturdays at 8 o'clock, most likely pre-recorded. And the Lobby, which is formerly known as the Hotel Nerd Podcast, has yet to be determined when we're coming back for season 2 of that, because I'm still looking for a co-host, because that's one of them shows that I would like to talk about the news with somebody else, other than just talking in the ether like I am right now on pre-record. Upcoming streams. Obviously, this one that I'm doing right now will come out on the 27th. And then, as you see here, I have the release dates for the next 6 episodes. Well, I guess now 5 episodes of Hotel Nerd Podcast. So, Streamlabs. Yes, I forgot to mention this earlier. Streamlabs, I do have that up and running. You can make donations if you go to hotelnerd.live. It'll take you to Streamlabs to send donations in and to send questions in. I do check that regularly. And if you do send questions in, I will answer them on the air on the next recording that I do get the questions. So if you do want to make donations, I have not ported over to Streamlabs completely yet. I'm still trying to figure out how to work the damn program. So yeah, that, and mentioned Poddex again. Just to reemphasize that Poddex is on board with us. But go down here to the bottom of the page, and you can enter your email address and subscribe to this. and you will get these when they release at the start of every month. And I'll tell you right now, the one for March is a big one. So, being I have more time to prep for that one, it is a big newsletter with a lot more detail. So, with that, now I will call it a night and thank you for watching. And as soon as I get back up here on screen. But thank you for watching, and join us next week when I do talk about my top 10 influences on starting and maintaining this channel. And we'll catch you next time. Yeah, that was a bad sign off. So let's try this again. We will catch you next time on the ground floor.